Hey, it's 9:08, Big 550 KTRS. If you just are joining us on KPLR Channel 11.2, Channel 187 on Charter, you're watching a live broadcast of a radio show on the Big 550 KTRS. You can also watch us on any device known to man. You can watch us on KTRS.com. You can also watch us on STLtoday.com. Go to the Opinion tab, and don't forget to download our app. It's a great app. Search the App Store, search KTRS, and you can get us anywhere in the world. The Scottish Games are upon us, and our friend Mark Sutherland joins us, director of the Scottish Games. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning. Good to see you again.
How many years is this now for the Scottish Games?
Oh, gosh, we're 13, 14 years now, I think.
So you were on the show. We're going to be going back 5-6 years ago.
Oh, yeah. We've grown quite a bit since those days.
Yeah, the small little Scottish Games that were in the side part of Forest Park have now grown exponentially.
Yeah, we actually outgrew our space at Forest Park, and we moved to a much larger location. We're now taking over 21 acres next to Spirit of St. Louis Airport in Chesterfield, and we're going to fill that up with athletics, bagpipes, and more.
And it's next weekend?
This weekend.
This weekend coming up. Okay.
Starts Friday afternoon at 3.
Right.
And then Saturday morning at 8:30. Athletics both days. We're hosting the Masters World Championship this year, which is massive.
All right. Now, when we talk about Scottish Games,
Right.
explain what some of these Scottish Games are.
We toss things.
Yes.
So
For example.
Stones, big trees.
Now, when you say a big tree, how big are you talking about?
Talking about 17, 18 feet in length, 100 plus pounds. Large men, and if you ever have any inclination, which you never would, of course, to call them skirts, you meet these gentlemen and you would never think of ever calling them skirts.
Somebody handed me a 10-foot section of a cherry tree not too long ago, and I could barely lift it an inch, no less toss it.
Oh yeah, this is big circumference, and they will throw it end over end for points, along with a bunch of other stuff they'll throw as well.
And stone tossing. These are tiny, nice little pebbles, right?
No, these are 15, 20, 25 pound stones that they will toss. And actually, that's where the modern shot put comes from.
I can imagine.
Same kind of deal.
Well, all right. So it's the Scottish Games coming up in Chesterfield this weekend. Now, you also brought your friend with you again.
Yeah, John Haack from the St. Louis Caledonian Pipe Band. He walks around with pipes, so I grab him every now and then and say, "Hey, play something."
All right. So, John, just give us a little sense of what some of the music we'll hear at the Scottish Games. Boy, your mouth salivates for some type of alcohol.
There's two reactions to the bagpipes. There's either this is rapturous and heavenly,
yes,
or I'm in the seventh layer of hell right now. So we'll have a whole bunch of people who come out and enjoy that. We've got about 7 bands, I think, coming this year, 100 plus pipers.
And we're broadcasting from there?
You guys are going to be out there from 1 to 3 on Friday.
Right, okay.
John Carney's going to be out there having some fun, and the gates open up at 3. And everything kicks off at that point.
Please keep all the alcohol away from John Carney. There could be an incident.
We've positioned his place way as far away from the beer tent as we can.
Okay, so this isn't just for people who originated from Scotland.
Oh, no.
This is welcome, come one, come all.
Yeah, this is a very family-friendly event. You've got everything, including the music, the pipes, and the athletics, which everybody enjoys. We've got a Scottish folk music tent. We've got a Celtic rock music tent, kids' activities throughout the day, sheepdog trials, birds of prey demonstrations. So 21 acres of everything Scottish. So if you are Scottish, if your history's from Scottish, or you just want to be Scottish for a couple of days, come on out.
And if it's not Scottish, it's crap.
Exactly. That's right.
Okay, one more time. What's the best way to get there?
So if you go out to the Premier Outlet Mall,
right,
hang a left.
Hang a left.
Yeah, it's right between that and the airport.
And you can probably get some pumpkins out there too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So stlewis-scottishgames.com is where you can go for even GPS coordinates if you want to be like that.
And how much is this going to cost us?
So it varies. So there's family packs. I believe the family pack for Saturday is $30. There's individual tickets for Friday or at 10. So all the prices are on the website. It just depends if you're coming alone.
Sure.
If you're coming with kids. If you're finding random people on the street. Street. It really varies.
Right. Mark Sutherland with us, friend of the show. Quickly, while we still have you, there was a lot of talk about Scotland and England coming together again.
There's a couple of thousand years of history right there.
Where are we with that?
Well, so we had the vote last year with
Right.
the referendum. 55% chose to stay, and 45% said we want to be on our own. And a lot of those people chose to stay because a bunch of promises that were made.
Right.
Promises that have yet to be.
Stay as in stay as we are?
Stay in the UK.
Stay in the UK.
So the conversation that's going on right now is, hey, what about those promises you made?
Right.
And we might look at independence. Scotland is saying this. We might look at independence again in 5 to 10 years. And it's polling right now at about 55% for independence.
For independence.
Yeah.
So they would leave the UK, which means they would leave England and Northern Ireland?
Yeah, Northern Ireland, Wales, England, and Scotland are currently the United Kingdom.
Right.
So it would be a very friendly departure if that were to ever happen.
Right.
They'd be great trading partners, great neighbors.
But they would be their own country.
They would be their own country at that point.
Scotland would then be their own country.
Yeah. So 5 to 10 years, we'll probably see another discussion going on
And
that
then
front.
we might have the tree tossing in one of the Olympics and the Scottish champion win a gold medal.
I would be absolutely for that. We already have the hammer toss and the stone throwing in the Olympics, so why not the caber tossing?
I want one of my bucket lists is to go to Scotland or go to the island, I guess, grab a car and a knapsack and just get lost and just go around Scotland.
You absolutely should. They've actually designed a new route. It's actually modeled after Route 66, and it starts in Edinburgh and goes all the way around Scotland and then ends back on the west coast. And you can spend 3 days driving it. You can spend 3 weeks bike riding it, or you can spend 3 months hiking it.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to hike it. That's for sure. One last question: the Highlander, can there be only one?
There can only be one.
There can only be one, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Sutherland. It's he is the director of the Scottish Games this weekend. It's the Spirit Air Park in Chesterfield. Go to the outlet malls, make a left.
Yep.
You can't miss it. The website for more information:
stlewis-scottishgames.com.
There can be only one. Mark Sutherland, director of the Scottish Games, and we will leave you with a little bit of sound courtesy of John Haack, pipe major from the St. Louis Calderon Pipe Band. Ladies and gentlemen, the Big 550 KTRS. Also, we're mourning the passing of Yogi Berra this morning. Where did he go to high school?